if they chose. CEFC Chairman Yi additionally gifted Hunter Biden a diamond worth $80,000 during their business relationship. Chairman Yi was detained in 2018 by Chinese authorities that was initially reported by Chinese media that his detention in China was ordered directly by China.
Yo, what up? What up? What's cracking, everybody?
Chairman, I am the end of the record. This email dated September 21st, 2017, showing Joe Biden sharing the box.
Just came over here for a quick second.
Chairman Yi
just got a few questions from what I've seen this morning. So I'm just gonna wait for a couple people to come up here. I ain't gonna be up here long, so I ain't expecting a big crowd.
And you would be right. But
sitting here watching this Joe Biden impeachment inquiry, shit's funny as hell. CJ Lamb. Who is CJ Lamb? Don't you mean CD Lamb? And that would be a no on both of those. But what's going on, John? How you doing today? Yo, Muffin Man. Hey, what's going on, Muffin Man? I ain't seen you in a minute. How you doing? Yeah, I just came up here because I'm just, y'all know me. I gotta ask questions. Yeah, stupid spell check. Nah, I feel you on that. That should be happening to me. I be like, I wish they stop doing that shit. Whatever I text out, that's what should pop up. Oh, okay. Well, hopefully your day gets better, and hopefully I can provide some of that for you. I just got a few questions. I caught a little bit of Millie been getting in the end. Oh, okay. Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, see, I need to go fishing. I haven't been fishing in a long time. Oh yeah, that's what I'm finna yeah, that's who I'm gonna be those are the questions who I have for. Because he said something this morning that caught my ear. And it caught my ear so much that I heard it live, and then I went back, watched the replay, and listened to it again, that part, 2 different times, just so I heard what I heard correctly. So McDoubles mentioned, as he's mentioned before, he has Mexicans in his family and natives in his family, okay? And let's see. He said this morning he has Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, and natives. They have brown skin, they're all brown skin. Well, I got a few questions. Yo, Broken Homes, what's going on? I just got a few questions. Duh. Okay, now when you said that you have Mexicans and Puerto Ricans in your family, I'm just curious, what Puerto Ricans and Mexicans, now let me just put this disclaimer in there. I know there's been a thing going on where the Latino community has been trying to get all Latinos unified under one, particularly here in the States with the Puerto Ricans and the Mexicans. So let me just put that out there so anybody would jump up. Well, Jay Millie, just calm down. But I'm just curious, which Puerto Ricans and Mexicans are you speaking of? Because there's been a long-standing battle between Puerto Ricans and Mexicans where they do not get along with each other. Now, you say brown skin. Do you realize that all Puerto Ricans are not brown skinned? Do you realize that all Mexicans are not brown skinned? Do you realize that all natives are not brown skinned? So you say brown skin, but what are you exactly? You know what I'm saying? Like, what exactly are you? Which ones are you talking about, Doug? Because you're just throwing off a blanket statement. You're saying Puerto Ricans, Mexicans, and natives. They all have brown skin. Duh. They all don't have brown skin. Even in their own, if you take one Mexican family, that one family are not all brown skinned, Doug. If you take an all Puerto Rican family, they're not all brown skinned, Doug. If you take a all native family, they're not all brown skinned, Doug. So which ones are you talking about? And when you talk about the natives, are you talking about the actual natives or are you talking about the $5 Indian natives? Which ones are you talking about? I have questions. I have questions. Damn, I can't even answer your call right now. I have questions. You know what I'm saying? John B in the house. What's going on? I'm just, because you throw that out there and you throw racial lines and history lines like you actually make sense or you actually know what you're talking about. But you see, somebody like me that's actually studied, Deb, I'm going to have these questions because somebody like myself who actually has native blood, I have to ask these questions because you're just throwing it out there like, oh, well, just because they're Puerto Rican and they're Mexican or native, that they just automatically have brand. So which ones are you talking about, Doug? I'm just curious. Yep. I'm the whitest native known to man. Hey, and that's a good point right there, Boko. Look, even the mix, even the mix, the half and halves, the half breeds, and all that. They're not all like, come on, dog. Like, come on, like, let's, you know. Oh, let's see. Dumbs just tried to cover up his racism. Exactly, John B. And that's what a lot of us have pointed out many times. So I'm just curious. I'm just curious, Doug. Which ones are you talking about? Awesome in sports, what's going on? And I want to know with these Puerto Ricans and these Mexicans, I wonder how does that dinner table actually provide itself? Because Puerto Ricans are very stern on their stance. Mexicans are very stern on their stance. So I'm just curious, Doug. I'm just curious. I'm just curious, Doug. Are we talking? And I'm gonna throw out a wrestling reference. So some of y'all might get this. Are you talking about the LWO, Doug? Are you talking about the LWO, Doug? Or are you talking about the Puerto Rican that got caught with the Mexican and both families said, no, you ain't gonna be fucking with them because we don't fuck with them? Which ones are you talking about? I got questions, Doug. Do you think you could provide those answers for me? Do you think you could provide those answers for me? Oh, and John, I seen your comment too. First of all, did he? I seen your comment about me and the y'all don't even know what being racist is. So y'all need to stop. And once again, I am a black man in America. I cannot be racist under no circumstances. Stop it. Do I have any power? Do I control people? Do I have am I under a stop it? Stop it. We done already broken that down. I'm not gonna go back and forth with them on that. Yeah, John, I know y'all know Austin News Sports. I know you know Broken Home. I'm pretty hey, Broken Home, are you a wrestling fan too? Because you know what I'm saying? It's like are you talking about them? You know what I'm saying? And if you're talking about the LWO, which LWO? And here goes another question: which LWO are you talking about? Are you talking about the new LWO with Rey Mysterio and Escobar and Selena Vega and the other two cats? Or are you talking about the original LWO with Eddie Guerrero, Rey Mysterio, and the entire AAA roster? I'm just curious, Dad. I'm just curious. You know. And by the way, I had a thought in my head a few weeks ago, and I was going to comment. I was going to leave a comment. I don't remember whose chat I was in, but I was going to leave a comment about Dub looks like a particular person I've seen before, a character from Star Wars, and I kind of went away from that. But then this morning, when I see him put that mask on, it clicked. I said, you know what? I was absolutely right. Duh, you are related to Darth Vader, or you are Darth Vader himself. Which one is it? Mexico's. Hey, Mexico. Hey. WWE. Look, they is so stereotyped. They is so I like the Mexicans. Super crazy in them. I like them. But them coming out on, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. That was not so much these days for wrestling. Used to be a huge fan though back in the stuff. Oh, okay. Okay, for sure. Yeah, wrestling is actually today it reminds me wrestling back in the 80s. Because for one, it's big again. People are watching it again. But that's not why it reminds me of the 80s. It reminds me of the 80s because you have different promotions that are thriving at the same time. Like you take a company like Impact Wrestling, who they were thriving when they started. Big TV contract with Spike TV. They was hitting 1 million views every single week. Dixie Carter just didn't know how to manage correctly, but they was able to sustain, maintain, and now they're one of the favorite companies. I'm not gonna say biggest company, but I mean in the United States they're the third. But they're one of the favorite companies that a lot of wrestlers like to go to when they leave WWE. And now AEW. And then of course just globally, you got New Japan, you got Stardom for the women, and of course Mexico with AAA and CMLL. You got MLW. You got all these companies and they're all thriving. So it's an exciting time to be a wrestling fan again. King Kong Bundy. Yeah. Yeah, McDonald's do look like King Kong Bundy. I gotta be blocked. I don't see Ish. Dumb post. Even if he goes live, I don't see it. Oh yeah, you probably blocked. Yeah, it's 20 Charles. Yeah, NJPW. Hey, Hey, New Japan, that's kind of sad because a lot of people still don't know a lot about New Japan, but New Japan is one of the biggest wrestling companies in the world. You know, they've been around since the 70s. As a matter of fact, they're actually the last wrestling company from the 70s to not get bought out by Vince McMahon. Oh yeah, he's probably blocked because that's usually means if you can't see your comment. Ryan, what up? Yeah, so I'm just curious, dude. I want these questions asked. I need the people need these questions asked because see, Doug, I don't just speak for myself. And I think that's what a lot of y'all get confused. Y'all think that I speak for myself. No, I don't speak for myself. See, I can speak for myself when it's pertaining to myself. When it's not pertaining to myself, I speak for the people. And even in certain instances, when I'm speaking for myself, I'm speaking for the people because I am part of the people. So when I speak, I'm speaking for the people, and the people want to know, Doug. Which ones are you talking about? Because you do realize, and I'm gonna bring this up again. You do realize that all Puerto Ricans and all Mexicans do not get along with each other. You do realize that, Doug. You do realize that. And you do realize there's a lot of natives that don't get along with anybody. So these are the questions that the people have. I have. You know. Now it would be reasonable for me to drop the link and have you come on and answer these questions. But I know you're not going to do that. So therefore, I have to do it this way. And maybe
this House vote didn't happen. There has not been a House vote to move forward with this impeachment inquiry. So we haven't followed what the Speaker himself, Mr. McCarthy, has said.
Hold on, y'all.
That we should be following so that an impeachment inquiry would have merit or legitimacy, which is something that I think all Americans on both sides of the aisle should expect investigations or inquiries like this to have. I think Americans should be able to expect that the things we do in this body have merit or legitimacy. Today, by having this hearing, Republicans have changed their tune. I think they know why Speaker McCarthy is on his conviction. His members are demanding an impeachment, but they're months and months investigating our president have not revealed yet any evidence that he himself.
Daniel, he's scared of you again. He said he wishes the N-word was illegal. Can you fucking hey. Doug don't see Doug and Diddy and all that. They think they know what they're talking about. See, me and Diddy had gone back and forth between, because Diddy believes that being racist and being prejudiced is one and the same thing. And I have to explain Diddy, no, they're two different entities. Okay? Two different. But Diddy refuses to listen to the truth. Nah, he would. And it's funny because he actually stopped that whole conversation because look, you're not gonna beat me on this topic. Diddy, McDoubles, any of y'all over there, Y'all cannot defeat me on this topic. Hey, yo, what's up, Lo? What's going on? Y'all cannot defeat me in this. When it comes to history, when it comes to racial history, y'all cannot. So I just got questions. I have questions. I just have questions, duh. Which ones? Which ones? You know?
Joe Biden has maintained for years that he was
Yeah, okay.
and his
Um,
business killing. Yet we
You know,
have heard
because
Joe Biden
because you just throw these blanket statements out here like, oh yeah, I got Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, and natives, and they're all brown. Huh? They're all brown, huh? Wait, hold up. Hold up. First of all, hey, Doug, let me hey, Doug, let me break this down to you. Do you realize that all black people are not dark, brown, or light skinned?
One such example is laid out.
They're called albinos, Doug.
Is explaining here.
There is not one single race of people on the existence of this planet that is all one color. Dubs. Sticks, what's happening? What's going on?
Was at the time the richest woman in Russia.
Not
And she
one.
was married
Not
to
one.
the former mayor of
Not one.
Moscow, as previously stated. Interestingly, on February 14, 2014, Ms. Potterina wired Hunter Biden and Devin Archer $3.5
Nick
million.
Devils?
It is still
Which-
uncertain what legitimate
I-
service Hunter Biden provided Ms. Potterina in
You know?
exchange for this large sum of money, if any at all.
You know, you got a lot of factors that go. Maybe okay. So I've already stated that McDoubles probably should go back and take some English class. And now I'm starting to think, McDoubles, you might need to go back and take some biology too, because I think your biology is kind of like way off. Like way off.
The billionaire continued to evade the public sanctions list.
Yeah, harassing cops all day and calling kids wild names. Yeah, Diddy is a real superstar. What's going on? All good. Oh, yeah. Okay, for sure, for sure.
There were direct benefits to Hunter and his business partners.
You're all colored human beings. Not one human is the same. That's what makes us beautiful. You know, leave it to Dubs. Leave it to Dubs. Leave it to Dubs. You know, all Mexicans are brown, all Puerto Ricans are brown, and all natives are brown. And and he says he's part of all these families. He said he's part of all these families. So I'm just curious, which like Dubs. I'm just you know. Scaz, exactly. That was foul what Diddy said. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Dubs can't say that. I'm good, wife's good. I'm good, wife's good, girls are good, the truck's good, the dogs is good. We good.
And those have different standards, but that standard itself.
Oh shit.
I would hope that there would be general agreement.
Yeah, I was meaning, hey Ron, I was meaning to say that when I started my life. That shit's hilarious. That shit's hilarious. What you mad because my homies bought me crops? Shit. But please, I'm just, you know.
my position.
A- asking from a real native
These, which are
to a person who claims to be native and Mexican and Puerto Rican, and you're probably Asian too. Yeah, you're probably Asian too, huh, Doug? You're probably Asian. You're probably Jamaican. Let me see. Oh wait, hold on. No. I got it. Doug, you're part Dominican too, ain't you? Hmm. They have a man crush on me. They can't. Yo, John, they love you. They love you. They be crushing on you hard. Pause. But that's what they do. Because that's why they are the village people. You know? It fits them because that's all they talk about. See, and when they're really talking about the alphabet people, they're really talking about, you know what I'm saying? They're really talking about the you know who community, because you know he wants because they're all part of that community. You know, by that's kept, they're a part of that community. They just ain't saying nothing. You know.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I appreciate the chance to let me wave that.
That's why they be YMCA. We know what YMCA stands for. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
I want to say that, you know, it is one of the greatest powers the Constitution gives to the House of Representatives.
Yeah.
And I think it's important.
One of their biggest hits.
We treat
you know what I'm saying? Hey.
with that level of state. I think what's going on in the House
Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. They won't debate me, pussies. They won't debate anybody. They won't debate anybody. No. But I just had those questions. I wasn't gonna be on here long. I just came up here for a few minutes. So Doug, when you go live here in the next few minutes, because I know you're gonna go live again, please answer those questions. The people want to know. The people want to know. Okay. So with that being said, I hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day.
That's true.
Doug was made from all the drippings that fell on the floor at the sperm. So of course he's mixed with every race.
With respect to
the oh, that's hella funny. Hey, Mike. That shit hella funny. That shit hella funny. Hey. Yeah, we might have to use that one, Mike. Yeah, we might have to use that one. Yeah, that's a good one right there. We might have to use that one. For real. Oh. So it all makes sense now, bro. Don't it? All right, y'all. I'm about to get off of here. Enjoy the rest of y'all day. I don't know who outside of Dub. I don't know who else might be going live today. So I might be on a little bit later. You know, who knows? So with that said, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Be safe out there. And we're gonna keep it cracking. We're gonna stay militant. And I'm about this week.